He just did the interview with Lil Greg's father. I guess they call him the Big Greg. I don't know the name of the podcast, but go to What's the Word. We posted the video. Like, click on the podcast, follow the podcast. Outside of the Herb interview, they got some amazing content on there. Just speaking with people, parents, and just family members who lost their children, and just helping change the narrative of what people think of their kids, right? Because we know the kids from being either, oh, this person was like this or like that, but the way we view people or the way the family can view people is going to be different from the way being put on the internet or how the news are put them. So that was just a powerful piece to me. And I know, Jay, as you're like, if there's one person in this world I know you love, and it is around is G Herbo. So I want to know your perspective.
I think that one of the things that I will say is that I feel like I respect him for giving that raw emotion, because I think a lot of the times, especially men, y'all don't always show that side of y'all. And I know from experience, whether it is personal family members or friends, male friends, where they don't express that hurt that they're carrying with them. And a lot of the times I feel like that's why we see, certain things or then make certain decisions, because they haven't let that out. And so with him letting that out, you can tell that it was a real raw emotion. I think that the space that he was in, because we've heard him talk about Greg, we've heard him talk about people that he has lost, but I think him being in that space with his father gave him the permission to really let it out and speak on how he feels. And I think a lot of in that, it showed a lot of other men. Like I was reading the comments, and a lot of other men in that were like, yo, I went through that too. Like, we don't get to talk about this. We don't get to cry. Y'all, we don't get to cry about it. And so seeing that, I think helped other men to be able to maybe, behind closed doors, release whatever feelings that they're feeling that they've been carrying with them. And so I think it was a really dope moment for himself. It was a healing moment for the both of them. Whether people want to, think about it as a healing moment or not, that was a healing moment for them to be able to have that moment together. Um, and so, yeah, I feel like, it touched me. I lost, one of my childhood, sweethearts. He got killed. And it's something that I carry with me. It's, my best friend lost both her brothers. That's something that she carries with her. So a lot of people are dealing with grief and they don't know how to deal with it. So I think him showing that side and being vulnerable in that way, it helped a lot of people.
Helping, bro. I'm able to sleep at night comfortably and know that it's not my fault, but I'ma still feel like it's my fault because I can't live life. Nothing I do, if I get a Grammy, an Oscar, I must think about my little brother, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? My life can't be complete without him. I ain't gonna lie to you. It don't feel complete. It's never gonna feel complete without him. That's the truth. I ain't gonna never be able to feel complete without him, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That just don't make sense to me. It don't add up. And I've been through a lot. Way too much. It still ain't making sense to me. Why he not here?
Me neither, man. Me neither. And I just be wishing, like, I don't know, but I don't know how to. Because I understand the game.
Man, you gotta understand life. You gotta go with the punches and give it. So it's like the same way that I feel like this.
Helping, bro.
I'm able to sleep.
So I'm a like I felt every word that man said. Like, if anybody close to me know what I've been personally dealing with, the same. Like, even at my birthday party, we had this Life is Social, shout out to them. Like, I took a time where I went on the balcony and I was in tears just like that, probably saying those same words. You know what I'm saying? Like, break it down like that. We got, like how you dealing with people. We got people on our staff. Like, I seen a lot of people that when we posted that clip, I seen a lot of people I know, a lot of people just I'm around, they resharing, and everybody just really just sharing their moments, like that vulnerability. And I don't even think her understood, like, just him showing that. I think that was the one of the most impactful probably her or hip hop moments from the crib I've ever seen. Because that was just different, man. I hope it makes people realize like a lot of shit we be doing out of the streets with the kids, with the youth. Like we got to stop these guns and just a lot of shit, man. Because the families be hurting, bro. The families be hurting. That was real.
Um, I think it was. No, I think you when I came in, you pretty much said what I figured thing that you said. Like I feel like our culture don't really push for us to embrace like grief and loss. I also think that a lot of things that we feel like it's a lot of things that we could have prevented that we hold on to. And of course, you hold on to certain things for so long, it has to come out. I think that Herb really like put an impact on the culture of him just being willing to just come out because anybody else could have just been like, you know what, cut the camera, don't put that out. Can y'all edit that part out of the interview? And he didn't do that. I appreciate men like that. I appreciate anybody like that. I don't even have to be a man, but somebody that's willing to, except for the people that be like on the blogs crying and stuff. I don't like that. But just like to have a natural emotion to something and be able to tell your truth about losing somebody so close to you, and you still having to go do videos, you still having to go to award shows, you still have to take care of your kids, you still having to be a rapper. Like that's a lot. You gotta put on a persona, but yet you literally hurting inside, and that drives to like vices and stuff. So I think it's definitely a step into like his healing process to even just to come out to another grown man and express how you feel.
Yeah, well, it's definitely powerful.
I
Shout out
tear
to yeah. I started crying again watching that clip. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm sending love and positive energy to G Herbo, to Greg's family, and anybody that can relate that's went through stuff like that. Like sending y'all nothing but love and positive energy, man. Because grief is real. Yeah, man.
for sure.
Hey, what's up? What's the word?